Character is reflected in the words we use. This is obvious. More can be said, but this too is obvious. Indeed, what is not obvious? If we didn't say obvious things, we'd hardly say anything at all. Obviously. The word obvious comes from the Latin ob, against, and viam, accusative for via, road, against the road, something that's right in front of you, almost an obstacle or a guidepost. Let's not be negative. So if we are ultra mega white supremacist, racist, hater deplorables, what are they? Their choice of invective is a mirror, not a camera, about themselves, not the objective outside real world. Of course, cameras in the selfieism of this current culture, cameras are so often about the beholder. What then do they say about themselves when they call us all those names? Mega, like mega, larger than life, which uses up all those resources and is bad for the planet. Same with ultramontanist, super Catholic, therefore bad like parents and men and fathers and popes. Deplorable, from the Latin de and plorare, to weep, bewail, lament, cry. I do not think that they will mourn for us, so their weeping must be of a more infantile sort. Cry, baby. How very, very apt. And I was thinking, what then are they? What single word describes them, their character, conduct? Understanding what that word choice would say about me. What word describes them? Contemptible? Contempt is too emotional. It's disrespect. I feel disrespect for them, not the absence of respect, but the active presence of the opposite of respect. So disrespect isn't quite the word after all, being somewhat tautological. And the opposite of respect is, yes, contempt. From the Latin, contempt, com, it's an intensifier, and temnere, to despise or scorn. And the word scorn, it's Proto-Germanic, scarnion, to mock or ridicule. Despise, Latin, de, down, and spessere, to look at, so to look down upon, as in judgment, as an adult observing an ill-mannered child, or an utterly undignified adult. Yes, I think that says it well. It reveals me as I wish to be seen, a charming selfie, in this specific instance of me observing and categorizing a subspecies of disreputable organisms and their concomitant behaviors. No, not millennials only, or Gen Zers. My cohort too, it's impossible to believe that the loathsome baby boomers all of a sudden grew a brain. Liberals have a different brain structure. That overstates the case, but there are identifiable differences, useful as statistical predictors. We need not be slaves to our genetics or circumstances, so brain structure is not a true explanation or excuse. More likely is the obvious fact that maturity takes time. Wisdom ripens, the same way that decadence rots. Politics. Some analogy. Politics is like an earthquake, or quicksand, or parachute failure, or Chernobyl. I choose to see it as an opportunity for children of all ages to grow up, to become wise to the level of their years, if not beyond. The past 3 out of 4 election cycles have not taught me optimism, but I choose to become or remain hopeful. The word hope, from Old English, a word of unknown origin.